I'm Andy Beningo, and I'm a stand-up comedian. I've been to some pretty cool places, and I've worked with some pretty cool people. This is my life on the road. Welcome to this week's episode of On the Road with Andy Beningo, and this week we're exploring Ketchikan, Alaska, which is best known as the salmon capital of the world. Ketchikan features beautiful mountain ranges, a scenic river that cuts through town, but is best known for its rich Alaska native culture. One thing I love about Ketchikan is the weather here. It's a little bit rainy, which causes a mist to kind of form over the mountains, and it just adds to the ambiance, it just adds to the awesomeness of Alaska. In fact, there's so much rain that the residents of Ketchikan only see about 100 days of sun a year.
Should have brought an umbrella.
These mountains are unbelievable. You know, I have a crazy uncle, my Uncle Greg. He thinks that Bigfoot is real, and I think if Bigfoot did exist, he'd be hiding up there in those mountains somewhere. Here's a picture of him. That's not a picture of Sasquatch, that's a picture of my Uncle Greg. He is a very hairy man. The best part of Ketchikan is that no matter where you seem to walk, you will find beautiful totem poles. These are replicas of the original totem poles that once stood in the same spot over a century ago. This totem pole is composed of a crane, a thunderbird, and a bear. And it was initially raised to honor the chief who sold the land that became the town of Ketchikan. The chief also stands at the top of the rock, a statue commemorating the history of Ketchikan. Creek Street is the historic area of Ketchikan. The street is a boardwalk that is actually mounted on wooden stilts. If you look down into the river, you will oftentimes see thousands of salmon swimming in the river, which oftentimes attracts predators like this harbor seal who's just swimming around looking for a snack. Believe it or not, between 1903 and 1954, the boardwalk served as the red light district in Ketchikan, and it actually featured several brothels, like this one, Dolly's House. Gross. Dolly's House now serves as a museum on the boardwalk. Pretty sure my wife would kill me if I went in there. I don't want to know what happens on that tour. Sinners. If you follow the river out of town, you will truly find out why Ketchikan is called the salmon capital of the world. Thousands of salmon swim the river every day to spawn. There's literally thousands of salmon swimming upstream right below me. I've never seen anything like that before. It's crazy, man. Everywhere you look, all you see is the top of the fins and like little fish jumping around and stuff. Thanks to my GoPro camera, you can see how big these salmon actually get. And if you're lucky enough, you can videotape a salmon jumping out of the water. I smell an Emmy. Actually, I think it's just fish. The river has to be the easiest fishing spot in the entire world. The majority of the salmon are taken to local fish markets around Ketchikan and can be bought fresh, smoked, or even in cans. Oh my God. That's maybe the best smoked salmon I've ever had in my whole life. Some of the salmon are served at local restaurants like the Alaska Fish House, which has an incredible menu of everything Alaska, including fresh crab, salmon burgers, or even an amazing salmon chowder. The Alaska Fish House is an amazingly comfortable restaurant with a great view of the ocean. This is honestly some of the best soup I've ever had in my entire life. If you're a salmon fan, you gotta come to Ketchikan. Other local food isn't so great. Ordered a reindeer hot dog. Part of me is excited and part of me feels bad because Santa's sleigh is gonna be a little light this year. So let's try it out. How is it? Tastes like garbage. I had a great time here in Ketchikan, but I feel bad. I wasn't able to find a Bigfoot for my crazy uncle. But wait, what's that over there?
Who knew that Bigfoot was running a merch shop in Ketchikan this entire time?
There you go, Uncle Greg. I guess Bigfoots do exist.
If you like this week's show, please click the subscribe button below and you'll get notifications to upcoming episodes.